What if I told you that the end of the world as we know it is coming? That a great battle is on the horizon, one that has been foretold for centuries. A battle between the forces of good and evil, light and darkness, God and Satan. The time has come for the final rebellion, the loosing of Satan himself. Are you prepared to face the ultimate challenge, to stand firm in your faith? This is a journey into the heart of the biblical prophecy, a chance to uncover the truth. Will you join me as we explore the depths of this profound and terrifying revelation? After many long centuries, the adversary was bound. His power and influence had grown unchecked for far too long. But the time had come for him to be restrained, to be held in check.
The forces of light had marshaled their strength, had prepared the way.
And now, the moment of reckoning had arrived. Satan, the ancient serpent, the deceiver of nations, was seized and bound. No more would he roam the earth, corrupting and destroying. No more would he whisper his lies into the ears of the vulnerable. His reign of terror had come to an end. A new era of peace and righteousness was dawning. The binding of Satan was a triumph for all who love the light. It was a victory for the forces of good over the powers of darkness. Let us rejoice, for the adversary has been bound, his plans thwarted. The path is now clear for the kingdom of God to advance, unimpeded. This is a moment to celebrate, to give thanks, and to press onward. The millennium. This period ushers in a remarkable time of peace and prosperity. Satan is bound, preventing him from deceiving the nations. The saints reign with Christ, administering his kingdom on earth. Righteousness and justice prevail as the knowledge of the Lord covers the earth. This is a time of restoration, when creation is freed from the curse of sin. The wolf and the lamb will lie down together, and the lion will eat straw like the ox. Swords will be beaten into plowshares, and spears into pruning hooks. War will be no more, as the Prince of Peace rules with a rod of iron. The millennium is a foretaste of the eternal state, where God's will is done on earth as it is in heaven. This time of unparalleled blessings and the fulfillment of God's promises is the hope that sustains us. As we long for that day, may we live in eager anticipation, faithful to our calling. The final rebellion. Revelation chapter 20 paints a vivid picture of the ultimate showdown. Satan is unleashed from the abyss, deceiving the nations once more, gathering an army to wage war against the people of God, surrounding the camp of his saints, the beloved city. Fire from heaven consumes the enemy, the great deceiver destroyed. This is the final rebellion, the last desperate gasp of evil, a futile attempt to thwart the sovereign plan of the Almighty. But the triumph of God is certain, his kingdom shall have no end. The forces of darkness are vanquished, the victory belongs to the Lord. No more will the tempter prowl, seeking to devour and destroy. His doom is sealed, cast into the lake of fire for eternity. The reign of Christ established, a new heaven and earth shall come. Righteousness and peace will kiss, sorrow and suffering will flee away. This is the glorious conclusion to the great cosmic conflict, the final rebellion, the last stand of the powers of evil, crushed beneath the feet of the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. The binding of the adversary is a triumph that foreshadows an even greater victory to come. For though he is restrained for a time, the ancient serpent will yet rear his wicked head. One final desperate attempt to thwart the sovereign plan of the Almighty. But his doom is sealed, his defeat is certain, for the King of Kings reigns supreme. The forces of darkness will be vanquished, and a new heaven and earth will dawn. Righteousness and peace will reign eternal, and sorrow and suffering will flee away. This is the glorious conclusion to the great cosmic conflict, the final triumph of the Lord.